Hello and welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. I have another chats for you. It's piggybacking a little bit onto the sound bath that I took and talked to you about because I'm just seeing such incredible results that I have to revisit this. If any of you are suffering from, like myself, like a chronic pain, um, just wanting more pain management and better sleep, I'm finding that the singing bowls are really helping me. And this is, again, just as a refresher, the energy from these singing bowls, the energy wave from the bowls is a stimulant for the brain. And it actually is said to, in research and different tests that have been done, it's said to alternate your brain waves. Ultimately, it's causing you to get into a very deep relaxed state and come into union, if you will, with your energy field or your biofield. Now, I am definitely someone who has felt that. I certainly felt that with the sound bath, but now I am listening to these regularly in the evening. I found one online that goes for 8 hours, and my sleep has gotten exponentially better. Where before I was staring at the ceiling and I was contemplating the next day and a to-do list or what have you, and the mind races, I don't have this anymore. And when I'm getting up in the morning, I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm exhausted, where you're thinking to yourself, how can I help myself? How can I possibly be exhausted? And then you're going and you're trying to work out and you feel like you're running in cement shoes. So, that if you're experiencing anything like that, I'm telling you, I've been there and looked for a lot of different healthy methods to try and combat this. And I found that the singing bowls are really working for me. Today I worked out. I had unending energy. I was up and down a very steep hill that I normally trudge through and make myself run. And I was running relatively quickly 3 times up this hill. So it's just the power of what sleep can do and relaxation. Of course, as we mentioned in another Auntie Chats, there are a lot of other benefits. It helps with anxiety and depression and tension. But I'm really focused in on the fatigue and just having more vigor and certainly managing pain. Kind of an all-over body ache is what I was sort of dealing with. And this has helped me because I lie there and in a state of sort of asleep, but sort of awake, like I can kind of be directing the sound, if you will. I direct the sound to where my pain is. And I am still kind of sort of sleeping, but I find that I can feel a noticeable difference when I direct the sound bowl, and there are a variety of them that play in the one that I use regularly now. I direct that sound to the area where I'm feeling pain, experiencing pain, and I do notice a difference. So please do try this if you're trying to manage pain or fatigue. I do need to mention some disclaimers here, just simply because it's important. If you're pregnant, we're always worried about pregnant women, and so please do consult your doctor before any of this takes place, experimenting with this, just as precautions, of course. Now, it's also noted that anybody who suffers from epilepsy should be very avoidant of this. And I tried to read further on this because you're like, wow, this is that powerful. And I'm saying that, yes, I've noticed a definite difference in my complaints, in my health issues. But with epilepsy and with pacemakers and things like that, I have read where people should be very cautious or avoidant of this. So that gives you an idea of the power that it may have. I would say talk with your doctor. I'm certainly not a doctor, and I'm not giving any kind of doctor advice. I'm just saying it's worked for me. And if you don't have these kinds of issues, then it could maybe work for you as far as just overall body aches as we get older, and or just feeling like I did not get enough sleep last night. I'm not ready for the day. I don't want to keep waking up feeling tired. Rolling over, getting ready and saying, oh, I'm exhausted. There should be no reason, as I've had many conversations with myself as to why I feel tired. But I am finding that they're helping. I will also mention, as another precaution, it can elicit a lot of emotions, deep-seated emotions and memories. So anybody with a PTSD situation will also want to be very cautionary and talk to their doc about it beforehand. But it does certainly induce a deep state of relaxation, which helps with the sleep. And I'm telling you, with the chronic pain that I've experienced, I have been able to use this where, again, I'm pulling in, I just visualize I'm pulling in the sound to the area that hurts. And I do notice a difference, that there is some relief there. Now, another thing that I've done too over the years, and I'll just mention this because this has been helpful as well, is when I've had pain, I send white light or golden light to that area. You've probably heard of this. This is a practice of many people, and that works. So I can do a combination. Sometimes I will do the singing bowl sound and send white light. I am noticing a difference. So if you're not dealing with some of these issues that we mentioned, and you're more like, I played such and such sport the other day and now I hurt all over, and I'm getting a little bit older, and so there's just chronic pain. Or, for women out there who are going through menopause, there's oftentimes chronic pain. And I do find that these singing bowls are very helpful. And I am so grateful for the ability to run and have energy. And like when I put it in gear, there is like a response. My body responds, instead of I feel like I'm in neutral, or I've just hit the wall, or as I mentioned, that I'm wearing cement shoes. So today, running up that hill, I thought, I've got to start talking about these singing bowls because they've really helped me. And when I came down the hill and I thought, I have energy for going up this hill again, and I went even faster, and then I did it a third time, I thought to myself, let me spread the word if somebody else is experiencing the type of issues that I have, which are not big, huge, but certainly affect my day to day. And I'm looking for a natural, more holistic way to handle it, and I've had good luck with it. So find one of these online that goes for several hours. Like I said, mine goes for 8 hours, and I've just really felt like it's helped my sleep, helped my energy levels, and helped me manage pain, and in some cases kind of like an achy pain that I feel all over now. So give that a go. And thank you for joining me for this Auntie Chats. I appreciate your time today. I appreciate you joining me, and I appreciate all those who have been pro this channel and helped me out with this channel. If you like the channel, please continue to like, share, and subscribe. And let's always close with, and remember who we are, and remember our self-worth. So very important. We'll see you for our next, probably tarot.